who invented the principles of basic geometry. Have you ever wondered who laid the groundwork for the geometry we use today? The answer takes us back to ancient Greece, where a remarkable mathematician named Euclid made his mark around 300 years before Christ. Often referred to as the father of geometry, Euclid was the first to organize geometric knowledge into a structured system. His influential work, known as The Elements, is a compilation that presents geometry through clear definitions and a set of fundamental assumptions called axioms or postulates. Euclid's approach was revolutionary because he transformed geometry from a collection of practical rules into a rigorous mathematical discipline. Before Euclid, civilizations like the Egyptians and Babylonians utilized geometric concepts primarily for practical tasks, such as measuring land and constructing buildings. The Greeks began to look at geometry in a more theoretical way. For instance, Thales is credited with early geometric theorems, including the idea that a circle is divided evenly by its diameter. Pythagoras, another key figure, introduced the famous Pythagorean theorem, which connects the sides of right triangles. This theorem not only influenced geometry but also linked it to number theory and philosophy. Euclid's Elements took these earlier discoveries and created a unified system. He introduced 5 axioms that include basic concepts like the idea that any two points can be connected by a straight line. One of his most notable axioms is the parallel postulate, which describes how lines behave when crossed by another line. Using only a straightedge and compass, Euclid demonstrated how to construct various geometric figures and prove properties about shapes such as triangles, circles, and polygons. His method of logical deduction from axioms is still the foundation of geometry education today. As time went on, mathematicians like Archimedes expanded geometry into 3 dimensions and developed methods for calculating areas and volumes. In the 19th century, mathematicians like David Hilbert refined the axiomatic foundations of geometry, addressing gaps and increasing rigor. However, Euclid's framework remains the backbone of basic geometry. In summary, while many cultures contributed to the early development of geometric ideas, it was Euclid who invented the formal principles of basic geometry. His axiomatic system logically builds up the properties of shapes, angles, triangles, circles, and polygons, making geometry accessible and easy to understand.